Hello my beautiful co-creators. It's been a while since I've done a video. Actually, it's been a little bit over a month, or maybe just about a month, and a lot has happened. Everybody's going through a lot of changes that include, including myself, and the changes that has been coming my way, it's all good changes, and I just recently moved again, and that was by choice. I'll go into a little bit later on the video, we'll talk about how like a certain areas, where you live, and it's so important. And if you're living somewhere and the energy is not really moving, and if you have that choice, I think you should just kind of explore, with the energy field, and that's what I've been doing. I was at one place, for the whole year, as a military, wife, I can't really be settled in one place. I'm constantly, I never know when I'm going to move. So I have the luxury to choose every year, every time my lease is over or what have you, I have a choice of whether I want to stay in that place or if I want to move. And I wanted to make a lot of changes. My son just moved to middle school, and I wanted to move somewhere where it was closer to school, and there was a lot of stuff that was going on that needed to be stable per se. So we had a choice, and we made a choice of moving again, and I found this beautiful place, and I just feel the energy just feels good. Yeah, it really feels good, and I haven't felt like that in a long time. So now that I'm settled in, I thought, why not start doing my videos? And, I wanted to come up with a niche. But I'm really not sure where I want to go with my video blogs, because I live in the moment, and those of us who live in the moment, it's like you never know what's going to happen in the moment until you're actually moving with the flow. And that's how I am. If I pick a niche, like, if I want to talk about a relationship, and if I just base my video blogs just on that, then I'm going to be experiencing something else. Like, I don't know, there's so many. I love doing my candles, and I love doing angel cards, and there are just so many things, so I like to kind of blend them. And I really don't know where I want to go with that, because I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting messages, and everybody wants to talk about this, and they ask me about that, so I kind of want to incorporate it where it's something for everyone to enjoy and to experience and to share. So with that said, just for this year, I just thought, why not just kind of commit to something? And I am very, very, very guided when it comes to how to handle things in life. And I get guided by my angels. I don't want to go too much into details, but I love, getting messages from my angels. So I just thought, why not for the rest of the year, just try to do a video blog, at least on weekly basis, every week, just to see what our angels have to say to us. If you believe in angels, that's wonderful. If you don't, you might actually start believing in one, and angels come in many forms, and I don't want to go, like I said, too much into details in this video, but sorry, I'm choking. Bit nervous because I haven't done my video in so long. Oh, it almost feels like I have to start all over again. So it's sort of a little bit nerve-wracking too at the same time. But then at the same time, I'm looking forward to coming out and just start, doing my video blogs and just talking about things that are just, passionate to my heart, and my own personal experience, and kind of share that. And if somebody resonates with that, that's great. But anyways, so yes, for the next few, till end of the year, I'm just going to be doing weekly videos about our angels and see what our angels have to say. And with that, let's go and see what the angels have to say to us about this coming week. I'll see you in a few. Okay, so here we go. So today's, this week's actually angel message for us, or those of us who are watching, is I've already shuffled the cards, and the card that came up, or the angel message that came out this week, it says, ask your guardian angel. This is what I mean, you guys, like the beauty of, the magic in believing in our guardian angels or our celestial angels. Angels come in many forms. Sometimes it comes in a form of, you know, a celestial being where you haven't really met them, and it's just you sense the angels are with you. It's a celestial being that you can't see, touch, feel with your five senses, but you know that they're there. And there's also angels that, you know, are loved ones who have passed on, and they come to us and with with the messages. And if you're really focused and you really go within and you know how to connect, you'll know that they're there, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The most beautiful thing that you can actually experience. So yeah, and then also angels come, you know, in our earthly forms, you know, like, you know, I consider my mom, you know, to me, she's like the walking angel, you know, it's like, you know, she brightens my day, her smile brightens my day, and, you know, when you think of an angel, you know, you would think that they would like say something or do something that would just lift you up, you know, and my mom does that for us, and same thing with my son, and, you know, have the connection with my husband. So, you know, you kind of know, you know, some things and some people that kind of, you know, lift you up in ways, and they are guardian angels in one form or another. You know, friends or co-workers, it could come in many forms. You just have to be open, you know. It's like, it's the perception, how you perceive things can really make a huge difference in our life. So this week the message is, you know, ask your angels, and it also says, request that your guardian angel help you. You know, request comes to me, and it reminds me of Facebook, right? You know, when you see someone and, you know, you want to get to know them for whatever reason, you know, or there's a connection there, you've known them, however, whatever happens, before you can actually act with that person, you have to request for their friendship. And that's that, unless, you know, if that request that you, when you send a request and it's you know, it's accepted, then you get to know that person, and then the interaction actually starts. And that's the same thing with our angels. You know, you have to request, you have to pray, you have to say, you know, guardian angels, you know, what is the message for me today? You know, what is it that you would like for me to know? Or you could say, guardian angel, you know, help me to feel you, help me, you know, to understand the situation. I want you to help me, you know, guide my children, you know, as they go to school. You know, there's so many ways, you know, that everybody has their own personal reasons why they want to connect with their angels. So find what works for you and request that they are in your life, and they are there, they're there to help you, you know, in your daily moment-to-moment experience in life. And it also says, and trust that the message that is coming from the angel. And that's another thing. It's like a relationship, you know. If you are in a relationship and you don't trust your partner, you don't trust your parents, you don't trust your coworkers, you don't trust your boss, you don't trust the people that you are connecting with or that you're doing business with. So trust is so important. So same rule applies with our angels. If you're going to request that they be there to assist you in something, or to help you, or to guide you, you also have to trust that they know what they're doing, and in due time, you know, things are going to work out. So trust it's so essential, just like in a relationship. You know, if there's no trust, there's really no relationship, basically. You know, that's how it is with our angels. So request for their friendship, and then trust the messages that they bring to us. And I think that would be it for this week. I don't want to go too deep into it. Yeah, go, you know, start your week and just start asking your angels to help you and to guide you. And you know, if you don't need, you don't always have to go to your angels because you need something, you know. Just acknowledge them in the attitude of gratitude, you know. Thank you, my guardian angel. Even though I can't see you, I can't feel you, I know that you are there. Everything around me feels good, and thank you for, you know, I can just feel the energy around me. It's so, you know, it's such a loving feeling, or what have you. Or even if you're going through this difficulty, you know, guardian angels, I can't feel you. Help me to feel you. You know, I'm going through this trials and tribulations right now, and I don't know how to handle a situation. Please guide me. So, you know, it's not always about asking for something it's you know, it's asking for what you need, but also if you don't need anything, it's an attitude of gratitude, just acknowledging the fact that they're there in whichever form, you know, you are experiencing them, because they do come to you, you know, in different forms depending on, and sometimes, you know, you might be going through something and the angels come to you and they have nothing, and the reason they come to you has absolutely nothing to do with what you're experiencing. So it's just a matter of having that connection. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that this week. I'll connect with your angels, and they're there to, that's the whole purpose for them, is they've been here with us from the time of our birth, and they're always going to be with us. So why not, you know, why not connect and make that connection even more beautiful, and you know, have a great experience with our angels. Anyways, love and light. I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see what our angels have to tell us next week. Excited. Anyways, God bless. Bye.